What did Oasis say when they were playing Riichi Mahjong? East 3, the word is on the street that your Riichi Pinfu hand is done. I'm sure you're gonna call run when I discard this bamboo one. I'm gonna cheat and make use of my 2 dangerous tiles, and yet I deal in dun 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 dun. I got Ron C dun 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 on a double pair. Wait for 2 3s dun 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 dun. And all along, guitar part, backing guitar part, dun dun. It's classic mahjong. It's okay to be impressed. It's okay to be like, where do I send you my money? Because you just activated. I wept watching your Mahjong intro today, Yusong. Way too intense of an energy. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Look, we haven't done a song parody in a while, and I'm also going to turn down my cans real quick. We haven't done a song parody in a while. And this is just a return to form. It's a return to greatness. However, I will say this. I'm a little scared. Because we've gotten amazing luck lately, and we haven't done song parodies, which makes me think that that was God sending a sign being like, hey, Yusong, maybe stop. Maybe just like cease this behavior. Unfortunately, I don't know how to take a hint, and thus we are back in the pantheon of song parodies. I think that we've been playing great. Although, like, I'll be honest with you, we haven't had the opportunity to really play great, right? If you're given an amazing hand right off of the bat, this one is not that, by the way. But if you're given an amazing hand right off of the bat, it's pretty easy to. Oh man, do I go for 13 orphans here? This is so I can't. All right, fine. You want to dance? Let's dance. So a 13 orphans hand right off of the bat. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. If this is the round where I got a Yakuman and the opening intro was the Oasis Wonderwall thing, I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. What do we want to see? We want to see a red dragon in our hand. We don't want to see too many 1s and 9s. We need our character tiles at the ready, right? A 1 and a 9 of the character tiles. I'll also tell you this much. We could go for like some kind of awful 7 pairs hand. That's also a possibility here. I want to fake like I'm going for a lot of red dragons, and a lot of red dragons are coming out. What do we do here? Do we pivot towards a half flush hand? A lot of red dragons, a lot of 1 of characters are coming out. Sure. No, I gotta try for 1 more discard. I don't know. This is probably a terrible idea. I feel like going for 7 pairs, and yeah, like we could have pawned there, right? This is such a weird hand, because if we had gone for it there, we could start pawning and cheating, but in the end game, we wouldn't be able to play defensively at all, right? If we draw a dangerous tile, like another 6 of characters, but later in the game, there's no way we would be able to make that tile work. So let's keep at this with this 13 orphans hand. It's not amazing, but okay. And there's our cue to fold. What do we have to fold here with? We have the south wind, we have the green dragons, we probably have the west winds. There's a lot to like here, right? That's the benefit of going 13 orphans, I guess, right? You get a 1 in a million chance at a greatness, but you also have a pretty safe hand to fold with, provided something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Okay, how many 1s are out there? 3 1 of characters are out there. The dream is still alive, but I'm telling you, through a Riichi, I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay, there's a Vivian Westwind. That's great. We know where the remaining 2 are, and we should have some pretty safe folds here. Sure. I don't think that this 6 of bamboo is ever going to be safe to discard, or this 1 even. It's pretty Zuz-tastic. I mean, it's half Suji. Nah, I think we fold here, right? I know we could go for 13 orphans. I'm here to tell you, it's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. We would have to discard so many dangerous and so many juicy tiles. It's not worth it. I know it's a Yakuman, but I want to actually be able to play this game instead of like being in 4th place immediately and just trying to cobble together any winning hand later, right? Let's live to fight another day. Okay, so we know that the south wind is safe, the west wind is safe, the green dragon is safe. The north wind is also probably very safe. Again, we wanna practice good principles here, right? Which is a principle that really listens to their students. No, that's not what I mean at all. I'm talking about the principle of discarding tiles that have most recently been discarded. So we should probably be looking to discard this one of circles. Also, are you seeing this? This is like a 7 pairs hand all of a sudden. I don't know. Maybe there's like a 1 in a million chance we get into Tenpai. There's the red dragon that we would have had earlier. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. If we draw one of characters, that'll sting a little bit, but I'm also totally okay with that. Like this is not a hand to push with. So 2 of circles is safe. Let's see what they sumo with. They sumo with the Dora. Exactly, right? If we had continued recklessly pushing and we had gotten a Dora, I know that's like a lot of if clauses, but this is why you don't want to play too recklessly. It's fun going for 13 orphans, but don't like hitch your entire wagon to it, okay? Hitch some of your wagon to it. Oof, okay, a little bit awkward here with some of these shapes, right? They're not the greatest shapes I've ever seen. Our honor tiles, none of them are super useful to us except for this green dragon. Maybe with the rest of these tiles though, we can cobble together like a Riichi Pinfu hand. Yeah, I'll discard another 1 of circles, right? So if you're new to the game, whenever you have a 1 and a 4 just floating, like nothing else around the 1 or the 4, you typically want to get rid of the 1. It's really redundant when you have a 4, because you could draw a 2 or a 3 and then the 1 will still be redundant, and so that's how you know that it's okay to get rid of that tile. Okay, south wind is definitely safe. There's still a chance that we can draw into the east wind. It's not a terrible one. It's still a chance that we could draw into the green dragon as well. Probably not gonna be an all simples hand, right? We're looking at this. It's probably not gonna be all simples. The 9 could be our pair eventually, as awkward as it is. We could draw like a 6 of circles and maybe discard this 4. Okay. It's not bad. It's not looking terrible right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need just like a 5th shape anywhere. Wow, okay. Wow, come here often? What a tall glass of water you are. So we need a pair again with this hand, but now we have this weird triplet shape. We can even draw into an 8 of circles, which will feel pretty nice. Oh! Okay. So this is our hand, right? Like, we get rid of the 3, we get rid of the green dragon. One of the easiest Riichi Pinfus I've ever seen in my entire life. Maybe we can also finagle like a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence if things go well. Okay, I'll throw the 3 here. We could draw another 7 of bamboo and turn this into a triplet shape as well. So I'll keep the 7 around, and luckily for us, the green dragon was just discarded, so we know that this is a safe tile for later. Now that the game has finally settled down, how are you? We haven't really talked in a while. How am I doing? I'm still drinking the same green juice. It's the same day. It's later in the day. I'm still drinking this GD green juice. It's okay. It still tastes bad, but it's all right. Not only that, this is the first time, not to talk too much insider baseball, but this is the first time that I've comfortably had the 7's more dangerous than the 2 for later, so I'll save the 2 if I have to discard it instead of the 7. Plus, with this, we could still accept the red 5, and it'll be really easy, right? Anyway, it's the first time I've comfortably had like a backlog of videos in a really long time, so that feels really nice, and thank you for all the support. I know our channel trajectory hasn't necessarily been 100% smooth, but it's been okay. And so, you know, especially like in light of that, I really appreciate all your help. This is inner Suji. I'm gonna discard it. It's inner Suji to that 2 and the 8. So the 2 makes me know that they can't have a 3, 4 of circles weight, and the 8 means that they can't have a 6, 7 of circles weight. Excuse me. Am I really pushing for this hand? What am I mean, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, but it's like a dangerous tile that we'd have to push with. We know where all the 8s are, so that we know that the 9s are probably pretty safe. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm gonna fold with this hand. This is a Riichi only hand. This is a 1-Han hand. We don't have any Dora. Touch grass, plus no souls, plus maidenless, plus, you know, 0 faith or whatever. Turns out the 7 would have been safe. Okay. All right. I guess we're just both mad at each other. Oh my god. This 7 is also safe. So if we chi like a 6 or a 9 or a 1 or a 4, we can still get into Tenpai. And that's honestly the best case scenario. Because this is like a Riichi only hand, right? If we get into Tenpai and get 1,000 points or 1,500 points at the end of this round, we'll be really, really happy to see it. Unfortunately, a Crosslord also calls the Riichi. Do I do it? No, this doesn't look as good as it seems. But it's just like a shootout? I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll chase. There's a chance, right? That someone has to discard like, oh my god, it's me. I'm the one. At least it's a small hand. You can't blame me for trying, right? Because it's like there's 2 players that have to draw and discard, and so if they have a 5, I mean, look, probably not my best play that I've ever done, okay? But come on, it was pretty fun. We should focus on winning, right? We should focus on winning. Can I pawn this? I can, but I also still need a pair in this hand eventually. And so I think that the nine of characters is probably going to be our pair. So what's the Dora? It's the West Wind. We can actually make use of the West Wind if we draw into one, especially with this nice pair of the green dragons. That feels pretty good. Definitely want to make use of this red 5, right? What are our shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is actually like really bad that we have all these tiles. I mean, now it's less bad because we can consider this a 7-9-9 shape and maybe just a 4-5 shape. I want to get rid of this 5 before it's like too late, you know? Not to be melodramatic or anything. Sure, I'll throw this. Now, are we one? No, we're 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Unfortunately, a Crosslord is entering the all-you-can-pawn and chi buffet with some really, I mean, this is horrible, right? We're just drawing really, really dangerous tiles for later. With already 2 Han, they have Seat Wind and Prevalent Wind, which doesn't feel great for us. I'll chi this. I'll definitely chi this. So we need to get away with 1 more discard. This 7 of characters. It's not guaranteed safety. And also they could have a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. So that feels pretty bad. I'll get rid of it now though. Better now than later. And unfortunately the red dragon, it's also a little spicy. It's a live tile. Not a lot of honor tiles have been discarded in the early game, which makes me really nervous that something is about to go down. Okay, 8 of circles feels relatively safe, I guess. It's close to a terminal and Right Lord has discarded it. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is a very weird situation. Is someone going for like a Yakuman here? Like 4 little, no. They have some of the wins here. It's not like someone's going for all honor tiles or something. Ah, and there's the rub. So we can't get rid of the West Wind, unfortunately. A Crosslord could actually use it. And Left Lord, if they're on like a flush, which they could be, it's unlikely, but they could be. So here's what I think we have to do. Either someone else throws the West Wind and we can get away with it, or we pawn the green dragon, we throw away our 9s, and then we end up on a single tile wait for the West Wind. It's not great, but I think it's one of the only options that we have currently. Because I don't think we're gonna be able to get rid of this, right? It's too dangerous. Okay, 1 of circles. Surprisingly a live tile this late into the game. Yeah, I'm feeling weirdly confident discarding a 6 of bamboo because I have no idea what anyone is going for. It's a very strange situation. I have to fold here. And even this is not that safe. It's safe for Left Lord, but like barely. Oh, man. This is a little bit painful right now. I don't want to deal in with a red 5. Left Lord sumos it. Okay, let's hope it's not a huge hand. It's just an all simple hand. That's lovely to see. It doesn't really matter. Of course, like we want some more time in the game so that we can come back, at least fight for 2nd or for 3rd. But that's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. This hand, how's it looking? It's a lot better now that you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need a pair somewhere in this hand. So this is not that bad. Probably not gonna be a Riichi Pinfu because we need to end on a 2-sided weight, right? But this is like a maybe nice like a Riichi only hand plus 1 Dora. That's not terrible. There's our pair, and not only is it a pair, it's still a it's a Yakuhai. It's the prevalent wind. So we can pawn that maybe. Get into some shenanigans. I mean, it's what? Like Riichi versus... Riichi is one Han, and so is Eastwind. However, Riichi opens us up to like Sumo and Ipatsu and stuff, but I think it's still worth it just to... Okay. What do I do here? The funny thing is, and it's not haha funny, we can treat this as a 6-7 and a 7-8 and throw away this 8-9 because this 8-9 shape is really, really bad. Or we can go full on sicko goblin greed mode, which is wait on a 7 of characters as our pair, as in we need 3 of them to win this hand. It's possible. There's another pair. I'm not getting rid of the Dora tiles. I know how greedy this is. I know how greedy this is. I can't get rid of the Dora tiles. So this is 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are our 5 shapes probably. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also a possibility here. 1, 2, 3, and then we can be on a double-sided weight for the 5, 8. But I don't think that we want that. Again, I think we want to chi a 5 or a 9 here. Make some moves, you know? Make some schmoves. A Crosslord is doing some really Zuztastic stuff, and so is Right Lord. Right Lord is on actually the most obvious half flush for a bamboo suit nonsense I've ever seen in my entire life. I have no idea what a Crosslord is doing. Maybe legitimately 13 orphans, which is terrifying. Okay. Now we're like a million tiles away from Tenpai, but unfortunately we'd have to discard this 7 to do it. Never mind. How do I even play this hand? Do I discard the East Winds? Certainly not, right? I need a pair. So I think the 3s are going to be our pair. I'll throw the 5. Yeah, okay. So if we pawn the East Winds, we throw the 6, and then we're on a double-sided weight for the 6 and the 9. I have no idea what anyone is going for at this table, dude. My game sense is all whack. Okay, I'll throw a 6 because again, it's a more risky tile than this 1, and so I'll be happy to keep this 1 for later in case someone decides to call like an audacious Riichi right now or something along those lines. Okay, 1 6 is gone, 2 6s are gone, so there's only 1 copy of the 6 of characters left in the entire game. Of course, there's 3 more copies of the 9 of characters, but you know people have got to be careful about that. I don't care this time. This time, no one has called Riichi. I think I have to push for this. Prevalent Wind 2 Dora? I think it's worth it. They call Riichi on a 2 of bamboo? That's my nightmare, dude. I hate this so much. I hate this because it's not safe. It's going to come from a 2-3. It passes, but it honestly shouldn't. It honestly shouldn't. I should have gotten round there. No. Oh my god. Dude, my heart. My poor heart. A Pinfu only hand. I mean, thank you, I suppose, but also again, I'm competing with Left Lord and Right Lord for 2nd and 3rd place. So I need to get in there before the doors close. Real voice reveal, by the way. Okay, this hand is okay. Maybe a Riichi Pinfu hand. Where have I heard this one before? Unfortunately, the 8 of bamboo is the Dora, so it's not like that's gonna be an easy tile to have come out. That's okay. It's not great though, because we want to use the red 5, so we don't necessarily just want to have a pair of the 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a chance though that if we draw like the 4 or the 6 of characters, like we can make this 5 into its own shape, which doesn't feel terrible. 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence is a long shot, but it's still a possibility. Okay. I don't particularly enjoy this 5, 7, 7, 9 shape, but it's okay. It's got some options. Unlike me when I was on Tinder. Okay. Self-deprecating humor is still a go. Crosslord pawns. A Crosslord definitely has like the luck this round. Other players would call it tile flow. What do I do with this? 4, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe, but we still want to take that 7, 8, 9 into our hand. Ugh, this is a tough situation. It genuinely is. 5s, I would love to chi here. It puts us so at a really vulnerable situation. I think we go for all simples, believe it or not. And we discard a very dangerous tile as it's close to the Dora. I think we go for all simples, and Yusong, you're asking yourself, like, what's your game plan here? You got a 7-9 shape. Oh my god, the luckiest draw I've ever seen in my entire GD life. I'm not even joking. Okay, now we have all simples. All simples, red 5 as the dealer. I just want a chance to stay the dealer. Call me a Sam Smith song the way I want this dealer position to stay with me. Sorry for getting so impassioned, but I don't want to lose this one. A Crosslord, I don't think they're in Tenpai. They're still discarding garbage, but we don't know yet. Again, so many tiles could send us into Tenpai. This isn't a perfect one away because we don't have a double-sided weight. We have 2 pairs, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, now they're starting to discard some better tiles. It's a little bit zuzzy. That's a little bit scary. Okay, maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop saying zuzzy, but mark my words, okay? Dictionary.com at the end of the year is going to be like, this year's word of the year, Zuzztastic. Popularized by streamer Yusong Liu. You know what I mean? It's a possibility. This is getting really scary because left lord decides to open up their hand, and remember, good players pawn and chi to get into Tenpai. Much like how I do with my hand. Oh, there's no 7s left. Oh, wonderful. I'm never making a song parody ever again. I'm never making a song parody ever again at the start of these videos. I mean, we've gotten some great luck recently. I shouldn't have. I should have played this round so differently. Maybe it's hubris that's leading me down this path. It's probably hubris. Oh, this hand is such garbage though. This hand is legit garbo. What you're not gonna believe me, but this might be a 7 pairs hand. I know we have 1 pair in our hand and it's a triplet, but I don't know how else to make use of this hand. Do we go for it? Have I lost all sanity? We live in a society. We live in a society. Yep, there we go. A double Yaku there with seat wind and prevalent wind. Good, good. Okay, some useful tiles. I'll throw a 4. I know that for efficiency's sake, we should be throwing the west wind or now the white dragon because we can't get those into our hand, but I'm not going to do that yet. And okay. I'll throw a north wind. People are going to be suspicious of that because it's my seat wind. I mean, if we win this 7 pairs hand, starting with 1 pair, oh my god. I'm never going to shut up about it for the rest of my life. I'm going to throw away my dangerous tiles now. I don't want to throw them away later. And as soon as a crosslord starts discarding dangerous tiles, we fold. Absolutely. I don't think this is the hand that we necessarily win with. Unless .jpg? Unless .jpg? Sure. Westwind and White Dragon are not good. So is the 2 of characters, right? We see 2 of them and we see 2 of these as well. Like it's all the same to me, except that these tiles are definitely going to be safer in the late game. So Right Lord starting to discard some gas. We cannot discount that or discredit that. I'll discard a 9 of characters. Again, it's the same principle, right? Crosslord pawns it. Good. I wanted you to pawn it, actually. I wanted you to pawn it. It's only going to change the tile draw so that I have some juicier tiles to pick from later. 7 of characters is actually too scary to get rid of right now. 7 of characters is actually just like too spicy of a tile. There's nothing on the board that says it's safe. I don't want to deal into a crosslord, whatever they got going on. Okay. Oh my god. Maybe all triplets. It doesn't seem likely. Oh, amazing. We got like the greatest tiles I've ever seen in the world. I'm willing to discard this because it's a recently discarded tile, and it's really unlikely that they're going, you know, that they have another pair of the 5s. I'll throw the red 5 right now. It's safe for 2 players. What am I doing with this hand? There's the door discard. A crosslord is in Tenpai, right? We all know this to be true. We all hold these truths to be self-evident. A crosslord is in Tenpai. How do we get out of here? We can fold with the east winds. We can just discard whatever they choose to discard if we have that tile. Oh god, this is a very dangerous position. I don't like it very much. There's a 5 of characters. Surely they... I don't think that they've changed their hand, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm lost in the sauce right now. I'm gonna take a breath, try to regain some composure so that we can come out of this game at least in second or third or something. But I'm telling you right now, I am lost in the sauce. I'm 100% lost in the sauce. And now we've run out of safe tiles to discard, so like maybe the 6 of characters is our next safest bet. We're just gonna try to sail this one into the sunset without dealing into anyone. 2 of circles was recently discarded. Let's go by Yusong's recency rule. Okay. Right Lord Cheese. A lot of the 1s are gone, but unfortunately that doesn't give a lot of information. There's a 7 of characters. Turns out it was safe the whole time. Good. Good. So it seems to me that a Crosslord is going for all triplets. That's a terrifying tile to discard, my friend. Because that's a live tile. You don't know where any of the others are. I'll throw an Eastwind. Is there 1, 2, 3, 4? No, we can't really get into Tenpai. The dealer Sumo's a monster hand. They haven't discarded a single circle tile. I didn't even notice. Maybe we can get out of here in second. It's still such a long shot. Okay, at least the dealer won, so we have some time. 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Did someone order 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence? Okay, that's okay. So what I think we do here is we discard this 8 and then we discard this 1, and then hopefully, like, we have a closed Riichi Pinfu all simples pure double sequence. We need big swings to get back into this hand, so yeah, I'll do it. So we want to keep some safe tiles in this hand, right? So what are our shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we need, unfortunately, we can't have a 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. We need one of these to be a 6, 7, 8. So our hand is a little bit restricted in that sense. There's a 3 of circles here. I don't think that we want it. The 2 has to be our pair, right? I don't want to be maybe if we just draw another 7 of bamboo, that's the only case where we'd be happy to keep this 3, right? We still have mixed triple sequence, but we no longer have all simples. That's okay. Still Pinfu, closed mixed triple sequence, closed Sanshoku. That's all right. Okay. Oh my god, it happened. Riichi Pinfu, maybe Sumo Ipatsu, closed mixed triple sequence. If we win on the 8 specifically, dear god. Oh! Show me like a million Oradora. It's not. But this is the hand that we needed to get back into things. That's among when the moon hits your eye. Okay. We're not out of the woods just yet, but we desperately needed that one. We are down bad. We were down horrendous. Okay. This hand is good. We have Prevalent Wind, and that's it. Sure. We can make use of that. We can make something work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all 5 shapes in our hand. We have all 5 pieces of Exodia. We just need them to come together here. Okay. Oh, mommy. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's a great pickup. Prevalent Wind, red 5. Show me another red 5. Show me another red 5. Show me a red 5. I quit my job and I work for you right now. That's an amazing draw as well. We can start pawning and cheating, perhaps. We can start throwing these away later in the game as well, depending on how our hand goes. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas here. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I'll do some pawning. Some indiscriminate pawning. You think I give a frick? Sorry for the language. I can't pawn that one because I actually need to pawn the Southwind and still have a pair in my hand. I think we keep this 3, 4. Never mind. I know that we could accept the the red 5 with this, but I'm just gonna try to win with this hand. Again, we just want to pawn the Southwind and get into Tenpai as fast as possible. I'm kind of feigning a half outside hand. There it is. So if people are watching this hand right now, the only way I can win is if I have a simple Yaku. Whether it's the red dragons, or the green dragons, or the south winds, or the west winds, but I don't have the west winds. So if anyone's paying attention, the only way I can win is the south winds. I'm gonna take that chance. I'm absolutely going to take that chance. If someone's not paying attention and they push with the south wind, then I get to eat their lunch. In retrospect, this might have been a bad hand to open because it's exceedingly obvious what tile that I need right now, right? I don't think anyone with a brain is going to discard the south wind here. The good news is that if someone calls Riichi and we feel the penchant to fold, feel a penchant to fold? Is that how that word works? But we can fold with the south winds as well. Yeah, there's no other way that I could win this hand, right? There's just simply no other way that I could win this hand. Unless I have a south wind or a west wind or a red dragon. So, okay, they call Riichi. Let's hopefully, oh, okay. That's the worst draw I could have possibly had. I can't. I want to live to fight another day. This could have come from a 2-3-3 shape. It could have also come from like a 3-5-6 shape and they got rid of the 3, right? But this doesn't feel good. This definitely doesn't feel good. No matter what, it doesn't feel good. Maybe we can hope that a cross lord deals into left lord and then like they send themselves into the shadow realm. There's that red dragon that we were talking about. Oh, it would have been safe. It might have been safe. I don't know. It might have been safe because now 1 is Suji to the 4. They can't have a 2-3. What, they have a pair of the 1s? Maybe they had a 1-3 that they changed to a 1-1? I'm not sure. I think my next safest discard, I'm not joking, is the Dora. I know that sounds awful, but we don't have a lot of great options here. This is also Suji to the 4. I'm going to take it. They could still have an 8-9 of bamboo, but it's pretty unlikely. Okay, Right Lord calls Riichi. This is awful. I'm gonna need one of you to deal into the other player, please. There's a green dragon, please. Okay, it passes. There's a southwind. I would have ended up winning this hand maybe if I pushed. I'm not sure. This was safe because it was discarded after they called Riichi. They sumo. That's fine. That's fine. You take a lot of points from the dealer. I'm not the dealer. They sumo on a red 5. God dang it. And they hit an Orador. This is a disgusting hand, but at least the dealer has to pay a buttload, right? Yeah, the 6,000. So now we're in, I'm dragging you into the mud with me and we're fighting it out for 3rd and 4th place right now. Okay, we can make this work. It's not gonna be easy, but we can definitely make this work. And this is screaming all simples to me. This is screaming all simples to me. No one pawn this, please. I'd like a chance to play the game. F. Okay. Maybe 7 pairs? I don't know. I don't know. This hand could go a lot of different ways right now. The 2 is definitely redundant in this 4-5 shape. What's the Dora? It's the East Wind. That's terrible. Bright Lord could actually make use of the East Wind with that triplet of the green dragons. So we have to be a little bit wary about that. Oh my god. Okay. Here's the thing now. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Do we just fold? I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm scared to discard this West Wind. I'm scared to discard any character tile because they haven't. They have the easiest half flush of all time, right? There's an East Wind. What I think we do is we go for 7 pairs here. I know it doesn't look great. I know it doesn't look great, but I don't think we have a ton of options here. Right Lord has a really, really fast hand. This makes me want to play this hand so normally and start pawning and stuff. But we'd have to get rid of the Dora. How? All for what? All simples red 5 over my dead body. I'm not pushing this hand. For all simples red 5? No. No way, Buster. Sorry for the language. Yeah. Prevalent Wind Green Dragon, I know is not the worst thing to deal into. Oh my god. I don't know what to do here, friends. I'm scared. I'm going to be honest with you, in a real moment of vulnerability, I'm scared. Maybe we're just hoping that a crosslord deals into them. Again, not a great position to be in. Not a great position to be in at all. So what's next for us? We could discard some Suji gaming tiles with this 8 of circles. It's extremely safe. If they don't have a 5-6. If they're going for all triplets, then I'm absolutely screwed. But I think if they were, I don't think they would discard this 7-9 if they had a pair of the 8s just to go for all triplets. I think we go for it. It passes. Nice. 1 of circles is also safe. Let's do a little recency bias and choose to discard that one next if we can. We can't get rid of the Dora. It's too spicy, dude. It's just too spicy. It's like the final 5 minutes of Hot Ones. You know what I mean? It's like you're torturing yourselves. I think I would literally die on that show. I don't have a good stomach for spicy foods. I can't really handle it. I've gotten better as I've grown older. Like, as you grow older, like, some flavors are just not strong enough for you. Like, you just get desensitized to some stuff. So you need hot sauce, I think. But overall, I think if I went on Hot Ones, I would actually die. Okay, so Right Lord, they're certainly going for it. All the 5s are gone, so they can't have a 3-4 weight. Is there just other safety that we could discard though? Northwind probably is safe. I mean, they could be on a single tile hell weight. I wouldn't put it past them at all. And all the 1s, 3 of the 1s are gone and 2 of the 2s are gone. They probably don't have a 1-2. I hate you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate you so much. I throw the red dragon here, but Right Lord could be waiting for it just to slurp me up. Right Lord Sumos. This is fine. I know it looks bad. Absolutely fine. Maybe we should have pushed there, but we're not the dealer. Now we are the dealer. No folding here. We have to swing big. Please, some good tiles. This is good enough for me. Good enough for me. Maybe half outside hand. Maybe not, but maybe half outside hand. Maybe 7, 8, 9 mixed triple, right? We don't know yet. Half outside hand looking extremely, way more likely now. Okay. We want to pawn the, we want to pawn the red dragon, get rid of this 2. Chia, or Chia 9, you know what I mean? Or Chia pet. I hate, you know. I'll get rid of this 2 right now. I know that we could draw a 1. It's still possible. Okay. If we draw a 1 or a 9 here, we'll be pretty happy. If we chi into a 9 here, we'll also be extremely happy. If we're on a single tile wait in the end, we're probably going to want to wait on the 9 of bamboo or another honor tile if we draw another honor tile later. Yeah, okay. All the other 1s are gone, so we can't wait on this one as our pair. I'll keep it for a safe tile though. We have no use for this 4 of characters. So we can't lose here, right? And we can't fold here, unfortunately. We have to keep winning if we want a chance at second. If we get closer and closer to other people's like point differences or whatever, like, and someone else calls Riichi, we can maybe consider like playing defensively and hoping that someone just Shadow Realms themselves by dealing in. Possible, right? Possible. I'll throw another 2 out there. It's not great, but it's okay. Again, we want to keep this 1 as long as possible for a safe tile. Again, a 9 of bamboo would hit the spot so much right now. And if we get a 9 of bamboo, I might even choose to run on the 6 of circles. That's also a possibility, just so that we make sure this game doesn't end and we keep our dealer's seat. We just need to continuously win 4 ahead. I mean, it's way harder than just that, but that's our game plan. That's our MO right now. Okay, they're willing to throw out terminal tiles, which is interesting. Maybe they got something good. Left Lord is also throwing a ton of terminal tiles. I'll throw the 1 now. If we get to wait on a white dragon, maybe someone slips up and discards it, you know? That's not a terrible situation. Really, we just need a 9 of circles. Holy moly, it happened. I'll wait on the white dragon. I'll wait on the white dragon here. One of them's already been discarded. Maybe we should have waited for the 9. It's the first tile that was discarded. What happens if we draw the Dora right now? Do we wait on an extra copy of the 6 of bamboo? I don't think that we do. I don't think that we do. We just take our hand and, I mean, if we wait on the Dora, we probably don't win, but if we do win, it'll be sick nasty. That's the trade-off, right? There's a chapter in Dana Chiba's Riichi Book 1 which is you know, he's got some great stuff in there, how to tile efficiency, 5-block theory, and all this stuff. And then there's one chapter that's called "Sometimes You Gotta Go for the Play That's Sick Nasty." So that might be what we're trying to get if we're going for that. I am very happy waiting on this white dragon to come home from the war, though. to just play as if I've called Riichi here, you know? Can I con a red dragon? I think I would. If I draw a red dragon, I would con it right now. We need to swing huge mode right now. Do I throw an Eastwind? I'll throw an Eastwind. People are probably really scared to throw an Eastwind considering what I've got going on. I don't think anyone else is going for a flush or anything as far as I can tell, so that's okay. They're probably thinking what honor tiles I could be waiting on. Can't wait on a 9. I can wait on a white dragon. Can I wait on a 1? Yeah, but really unlikely. I can't wait on a green dragon. So maybe if someone is paying attention, they might be able to just suss out the fact that I'm waiting on a white dragon. I'll throw a red 5. I don't give a frick. We can't even win off of it anyway. We'd be in Fur 10 Gaming. Sebastian the Crab me. Sebastian the Crab. Under the river. Under the river. You, or more specifically, Left Lord's going to deal the white dragon right now just to stay in Tenpai. F. We get into Tenpai though. Oh my god, they had 3 Dora and red 5? Does this mean the game is over because 2 people ended up in Tenpai, or do we get to run it back? I think we get to run it back. Okay. This hand's not as nice as last hand. I'll tell you that much. This hand's going to be a real effing struggle to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to draw a 7 of bamboo. 4 of circles would be nice or whatever, but like that's just another tile to me. I don't even see Dora right now. Like we just need to win. This sucks. Oh man, this really sucks. Yeah, that's what we didn't want to see. 7 pairs? It's possible. Maybe 7 pairs is a quicker path to Tenpai right now. Okay, that sucks. Left Lord's got such an easy path to victory. If they Ron me off of this, that's their prerogative. I think I'm going for 7 pairs. Otherwise, I just straight up cannot win this one. Maybe someone gets Shadow Realm to infinity and beyond here. I'll throw a green dragon just in case we draw a triplet of any of these tiles and we can play this normally, but I don't think we'll be able to play this normally. There's our cue to go for 7 pairs, I think. If we call Riichi here, we might be able to stop them. Because if we call Riichi here, like, we might be able to bully other players into folding because they definitely don't want to throw any big risks right now. I'll throw a 2 of circles right now. One of them's visible right now. Have I said the words right now enough? Okay, hang on. I'm very tense right now. I'm so clenched up right now. So, Northwind, the one's already been discarded. Statistically, it's pretty unlikely. Sure. I'll just go for the widest tile acceptance because no matter what, we don't fold. No matter what, we call Riichi here, right? Six of characters. Someone's thinking about something. Right, Lord Pawns. It skips my turn. Very rude. I'll have you know that's extremely rude. There's the Riichi. I think the 7 was okay because a lot of the 6s were gone. Oh. I play this one bad. I play this one bad for sure. I shouldn't have raced the Riichi on the first round or something. I play this one pretty bad. That's Mahjong, baby. But also, like, I definitely played this one pretty unideally. So let's go back into the logs and try to see if we can glean some information or some lessons that we can take for the future, right? Okay, hopefully this isn't as embarrassing as it might seem. Right. I called Riichi. Did I have any safe tiles instead of calling Riichi? This 9. Does this mean this 4 is safe? When was this 4 discarded? It was on their second row, 3rd discard. So it was discarded before they went into Riichi. So this 4 is not necessarily safe. 7? They just called Riichi. Oh, the 7 is so safe. It's Suji to this 4. And of course they don't have an 8-9. All the 8s are visible. I just should have folded here, dude. Yeah, I played this one so bad. And luckily it was just a small hand, but... And then I dealt into another humongous hand here. I'm the dealer. No one's called Riichi, but it's like bad. All the 7s are gone? Yeah, this is a bad move. Why? Oh. If I had known all the 7s were gone at this point, what do I discard? It's probably the 8, right? Still have a chance to win. It's either that or I fold with the 7. But that doesn't mean that that's safe. Someone could have a 5-6. Terrifying. They're waiting on a 6-7 with a whole bunch of Dora. Jeez Louise. Wait, how is this? Who do I deal into here with this 8? I deal into you? What is your hand shape? Ah, okay. Oh, that hurts. Okay. I don't know. I think what was my, because like, when did I decide to open up my hand? I just throw the 2. That's fine. Yeah, dude. Okay, opening up this hand was not a good idea. It's not like we have a clear path to all symbols either. We have a really like heavy or like awkward 7-9 shape. We have this 7-8-8 shape, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's like not easy to use. I mean, all of this could have been ameliorated if we had just drawn a single like 6 of characters. And then any warning signs right now that someone's starting to do well? I mean, they're starting to do well. Left Lord pawns to maybe get into Tenpai. Throw a 2 there. I could have thrown this. Why didn't I throw this? Because I thought it was too spicy? Oh, this is just a monster misplay, huh? I threw away Tenpai. Oh! Pain. Pain, Pekka. Did I throw away Tenpai? What happened there? No, I didn't throw away Tenpai. Thank the effing Lord, dude. Maybe I just should have thrown the 8 here. I don't know. Because we eventually deal in with the 8, right? So they might have already been in Tenpai. That was a tough situation. I'm going to tell you something. I shouldn't have opened my hand there. I definitely shouldn't have opened my hand there. I ran a huge one here. They definitely should not have dealt into me. It didn't end up mattering because I couldn't claw my way out. Terminal tile? It's not safe. Do you have anything else that is safe, though? No, you don't. This is probably your safest bet. Yeah. It's not. I can't even fault you for this one. I can't even fault you for this one. Oh. Yeah, we played pretty bad there. I'm going to be honest. I've been recording a lot of videos lately. Maybe it's the fatigue. I'm not trying to say that as an excuse, by the way. I know it probably sounds like one, but I don't know. It's okay to play badly once in a while, I think. It's just gonna happen. Even pros have bad days where they make misplays, right? And if pros can, then amateurs definitely can. Okay. If you enjoyed the video, despite the iffy plays there, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. And also, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can find that link in the description. Mondays are Mahjong if you just want to stick around for those. Wednesdays are Variety, and Fridays are Nancy Drew. You can also join us in our Discord. That link is in the description. It's an incredibly kind community, and I hope to say hi to you there, okay? All right. Till next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.